Hello, it's Kadesha. I'm back with another video. Something I have noticed, and I'm just like, Lord, what is going on? What is really going on? And it's self-work. Of course, we all have room to grow. And oftentimes we do not notice that we need to change some things up in our life. That's why we need to have friends that will sharpen you, because of course, as the word says, iron sharpens iron, so that you can become a better person. But anyway, I noticed something that I was like, Lord, why do we do this? Why do we behave in a way to where we enable others? And I think I got the answer, y'all. It's oftentimes because we don't know how to tell ourselves no to something. Usually if we are enabling others, it's because we also enable ourselves. And of course, this is not a one size fit all. It's a majority, because there are exceptions to where people can tell other people no. I meant tell themselves no, but still can't tell, or feel like they can't tell other people no. But yeah, of course, this is in my job where I see it, and I'm just like, oh, I see where they will allow this person to do something that is not good for them, just because they, and I say quote unquote, love them. And it's just like, sometimes we don't realize that we can love someone to death. And that could be spiritually or actually literally. So what do we do to combat this enabling of people? And the first thing is going to be self-reflection. We're going to have to look in the mirror and see what areas that we need to work in. And when you start working on those areas in your life, you'll say, it'll be a little bit easier for you to start seeing it in other people. And of course, not being mean. This is not where we're just trying to make people feel bad for their faults, no, or for their sin, because we all are imperfect. However, it will give you the confidence to say no to them. And I've talked about this before, but of course it's just happened recently to where I saw it and I was just like, oh, this is a great thing that I need to remind myself of, because of course these videos are for me to have something to come back to the top of my head when I'm starting to act out of character or not necessarily doing what I know I need to do. So yeah, the first time I recognized this, oh, that's cool. The first time I recognized this is after I went on a fast. And of course, you know, when you're on a fast, you're having to tell yourself, no, you cannot have that. No matter how bad your body, and more so, of course, your mind is telling you, yes, we got to have that, you're saying no. And after I went through that, I noticed I was able to tell other people no easily. And I said, Lord, you mean to tell me if I start telling myself no, it's easier for me to tell other people no? And the answer is yes, because most of the time we cannot tell ourselves no to something. We're like, if I want it, I have it. And when you do that, you're more, I guess, susceptible, I guess, of saying yes to other people, even though you know what they need is, what they are asking for is not something they need, or something that could actually, and I say hurt them, but it's more so not good for them right now. It's like, let's suggest something else. But yeah, so this is our reminder today that if we feel like we're in a season to where it's so hard for us to say no to other people, let's look in the mirror and say, do I say no to myself sometimes? Or is it more easy for me to say yes, even though I know whatever I'm wanting to do or I should be doing, like, even though I know it goes against to what I know? And once you start telling yourself no, which is very hard, come back and tell me. Say, yes, it was easy for me to say no to other people after I started telling myself no. But thank you so much for watching. Like I always say, sa cambio que quieres ver en otros, bo me la gata na cominda. Until next time, bye.